The United States of America is Israel's bitch. Okay? And I will not back down to say that. It is truth, it is fact, and that is exactly the things that I endorse in this platform. While prices are climbing and homelessness is on the rise, our taxes are going straight to the pockets of Israel's government, funding the genocide happening over at Gaza. And I will repeat myself because I'm not afraid of the people who run and fund this platform. Okay, I know exactly who you are, but I will say it proudly. What is going on over at Gaza is no longer a war. It never was a war. It is an ethnic cleansing that has been planned for years by both the Israeli government and the U.S. government. And because on this platform I preach the truth, the whole truth, the unbiased truth, the full truth, regardless of whatever side I stand on, to my fellow Christians, if you are endorsing this, let it be known that you are endorsing something that Jesus Christ would have never. My 16-year-old sister, mind you, said this to me the other day, and it stuck with me. Modern day Israel would have crucified Jesus.
Run to me.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchakadash. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled birds scattered throughout the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you I say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying, quick lesson. But as you can see, man, as you can see the title of the lesson, I put, even these IG thoughts are exposing the rats, man. These Instagram thoughts are exposing Amalek, man. All right? And this is the point where we're at in social media. Literally all over social media right now, you have people rising up against Amalek, speaking up against Amalek, man. All right, which is not a coincidence, man. The scriptures talk about in Habakkuk 2nd chapter, all right, this is Habakkuk 2 and verse 16. It says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's what's happening to Esau, Edom, all over the world right now, man. All right? All over the world, you have all these videos now coming up on social media, different social media platforms, where they're putting shame on the actions of these small hatters and the U.S. government, man. All right? You have multiple, and I just took those two videos, man, because those two videos recently appeared, on my Instagram page, and I saved them. I downloaded them, and I'm like, wow, even these fucking thoughts are exposing the rats, man. We're at this point where the whole world is now looking at Amalek, and they're realizing that they're the problem, man. You see? Now they have that shameful spewing on their glory. Everybody is exposing these rats. Everybody is speaking up against Esau, Edom. We're literally watching the downfall of our enemy, man. You see? This is the book of Sirach. Just real quick. Sirach 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And what we are watching right now and witnessing, really what the whole world is witnessing, is the downfall of Babylon the Great. America, this place is collapsing. And as it's collapsing, people are losing their confidence that they once had in the system. The confidence that Esau, Edom once had in the American system is pretty much gone. All right, the American dream and all these lies that America pushed on its population, many people in different demographics, especially Esau, Edom, are waking up to the fact that they've been lied, and how basically they send millions and millions of dollars to the small hatters while their country is collapsing and while they're going through homelessness and just like that woman said in the video, man, this little IG thought, she basically brought up how there's homelessness in America and all this stuff, right? How there's homelessness in this country and how basically they're not, they're sending the tax money to the small hatters and funding the genocide and so on and so forth, man. All right, that's part of us watching the downfall of our enemy, because yes, as much as Babylon the Great, this whore is has influence over many peoples. Above this whore is Amalek, man. Amalek is the first of the nations, you see. And Amalek being the first of the nations, who do they have in their pocket? Babylon the Great, man. You look at how they control Congress and how over 250 members of Congress went to the land of Israel, I believe like 2 weeks ago, to go on a whole tour, from the small hatters, man. And what that tells the people in America, especially these Edomites, is that they've been compromised, man. And they've been compromised by Amalek. It says right here, Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, which Amalek are those modern day of 1948ers, man. The ones that went into that land through the Balfour Declaration by the decree of Great Britain, man. All right, those people were not put there by the Lord, man. Those people, the only scriptures that they fulfill is Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, man. All right, that Esau, Edom would basically take that land into their possession and cast it out for a prey. All right. And at the head of that is Amalek. Amalek is an Edomite. Amalek is the head tribe of these Edomites, man. They're the first of the nations. But look at what the prophecy says concerning these people, man, that are currently in the land of Israel, that are currently propping themselves up as the chosen people. But regardless, showing the whole world that they're really not through their actions, man. These doubles, as much as they want to say that they're the chosen people, they're proving by their actions that they're not. Everything from 1948 to the present time, you people, everything that you've been doing proves that you are imposters, man. Okay? This is back in verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And that's what's going to happen to these Amalekites, these fake, chosen people that are in that land. They're going to perish forever, man. Okay? They're going to go through what they thought to do unto us, man. Because these doubles, what they really wanted to do was to exterminate the real Israelites, which the real Israelites are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and you Native Americans, and you speckled birds, man, that have been scattered throughout the whole world. And see, now that the whole world is rising up against Amalek, you even have little fucking Instagram thoughts exposing these doubles, man. All right? Exposing the things that they've done to, everybody, man. These doubles are behind many ideologies that have corrupted people in America, man. They're the ones that are putting wine upon these people, getting them drunk with all these philosophies, making them believe in all this bullshit, man. All right? It's these fucking people that are behind it all, man. They're the ones that were behind the slave trade. All right? They own the majority of the slave ships. Much of the revenue that these Edomites were making from the cotton fields and so on and so forth, it went to the small hatters, man. Okay? The Federal Reserve owned by small hatters. The media owned by small hatters. Okay? So now, that goes to show you how they're the first of the nations, man. They're literally the first in everything. They have the Holy Land in their possession. They have the United States Congress in their pocket. They could legislate laws to protect them. All right, they have advanced weaponry. They're literally genociding people and the whole world is just staying quiet. Nobody is saying anything. Okay, but now we're at a point in time where people are literally, making videos on social media exposing these rats, man. I mean, man, these two videos, the fact that even these fucking Instagram thoughts are exposing these Amalekites, man, it goes to show you where we're at. It goes to show you even too that the famine of the word is right around the corner, man, because with everything that's going on social media and everybody speaking against these Amalekites, these small hatters, why do you think these small hatters just did, I believe it was like a $25 million deal with Google and YouTube, okay, to basically promote Israeli ads? I believe they just brought up TikTok as well, okay? Because these small hatters, they're losing the information war. They're not able to control the narrative, especially with all these videos coming out of children getting blown up. All right. All these videos of B.B. Milikowski talking about how the United States is in their pockets and so on and so forth. All these videos of these Jewish rabbis going on video basically telling that America is Esav and how they're going to destroy Esav and so on and so forth. It's over with, man. They're losing the information war. So best believe the famine of the word is right around the corner too, man. This is really what's about to happen, man. With everything that's happening, and all the information coming out on Amalek, that shameful spewing is on their glory, man. And Amalek is weak as hell, man. They can't handle all this criticism. These imposters can't handle being told that they're the fake chosen people, man, that they're not the real chosen people. They can't handle that, man. Esau, Edom is about to crash out, man. They're about to come down with that great wrath. Why do you think they're monitoring everything on the internet right now, man? Everything that's going on, especially with that Calvin Klein shooting, all right? That CK dude that got shot. All over social media, you have people saying that it was the small hatters that did it, man. Okay? You have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of posts out there of people saying that it was the small hatters that did it. So Amalek is Amalek is being backed into a corner, man. Best believe they're about to do some bullshit very soon, man. That's going to drag everybody into war. All right? Because the scriptures say that the least of the flock shall draw them out. So best believe these least of the flock, these small headers are about to do something very soon to lock in their position with America and bring everybody into war, man. Because right now, as it stands, many Babylonians, many of these Edomites in America are waking up to the fact that they've been compromised, that their nation is compromised, that Trump is compromised, the Congress is compromised. And they're ready to rise up, man. Esau, Edom is in a very revolutionary spirit right now. They want change. They're tired of this shit. They're tired of Jake. They're tired of Amalek. They're tired of Elam. They're tired of everybody, man. Esau's ready to crash out on everybody. He's ready to come down with that great wrath, man. All right? And, everything that's going on the internet right now, best believe they're about to shut it down. Like it says right here in Amos 8 and 11, it says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." And what's really going to cause a stir up is when the prophets go off the streets, when the prophets are no longer on these platforms, and when you can't really find the truth. Because even though women like these Instagram thoughts are making videos exposing these rats, really the ones at the forefront of all of you people are the prophets, man. Starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and their elders before them. The apostles and elders have been bringing out the word, and part of this gospel, part of the good news is exposing who our enemy is. All right. And our biggest enemy is Esau, Edom. And at the forefront of that is Amalek. He's the first of the nations. But as the prophecy states, his latter end shall be that he perishes forever, man. So we have to bring out these prophecies, because the testimony of Yahushua, the testimony of the Son of God, is the spirit of prophecy. So as we prophesy about our Lord's return, we also got to prophesy unto you of the destruction that's going to happen unto our enemies, the destruction that's going to happen to this empire, Babylon the Great, and it's horrible destruction, man. All right. And you Edomites are going to go into slavery. All right. And why do you think they're going to turn off the internet, man? Because we're the only ones that are exposing these devils fully and linking it up with the scriptures, man. These people think just because they put up a little 1-minute video, a 17-second video trying to expose the rats, like this girl right here, man. She's over here dancing, shaking her ass, trying to expose the rats at the same time. This is how these whores are so-called trying to show you the truth about these rats, man. That's a gimmick, all right? But the prophets have been out there on the highways and byways telling you who the devil is, man. And now you people are barely waking up to what it is. Yeah, man, this shit is over with, man. You got fucking thoughts exposing the rats. This shit is over with, man. The famine of the word is gonna come. And when it comes, like the elder brother Amawan Gabar said, he said that you people are gonna miss the prophets. You're gonna miss Apostle Tahar, making a lesson, rebuking you and telling you what the mark of the beast is. You're gonna miss the apostles rebuking you on your doctrine and telling you what the right way is, man. You're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss us telling you who the devil is. You're gonna miss us telling you what the truth was, man. And you're not gonna be able to find us. You're not gonna be able to go out there on the highways and byways, wherever corner we were standing on, and you're not gonna be able to find none of us, man. By that time, it's going to be way too late, and you niggas are going to be fucking with a whole foot up your ass from Esau, Edom, getting fucking destroyed, man. Because this devil, he knows he's running out of time, man. Amalek knows he's running out of time. Esau, Edom knows they're running out of time. They're losing the fucking narrative, man. They're losing the information war. All over social media, you got people talking shit about Amalek, man. Day in and day out, man. It's gotten to the point where you literally will be scrolling on Instagram and you'll get a fucking ad from the ADL and basically telling you about anti-Semitic posts and how we got to fight anti-Semitism. And that's where we're at right now, man. You're about to start seeing ads on YouTube telling you how to, confront anti-Sem and so on. Because what do you think? These Amalekites can't handle all the criticism and truth and the exposing that's coming out on them, man. The shameful spewing is upon their glory. Their foreskin is being uncovered. They're being exposed, man, before the whole world. Okay? Hey, just the other day, I was going home from work. And as I'm going home from work, I ran into my little brother and his friends. And as we're walking home from the train, one of his friends starts to talk about Amalek, man. He starts talking about F the small hatters, fuck these small hatters. He's saying the letter J, okay? I can't really say that on the video because then they're going to take this, this video down and shit, Now they fucking made deals with fucking YouTube and Google. So they definitely got algorithms to take videos like this down, man. But hey, man, even my little brother's friends are talking about this shit, man. The whole world is talking about Amalek. The whole world is exposing these fucking fake chosen people, man. Everybody's talking about it, man. Everybody. I go to work. My manager started to telling me about how the small hatters control everything and this, that, and the third. I just looked at him like, wow, for real? I didn't know that. I just had to play stupid, man. You got my manager at work talking about it. You got my little brother's friends talking about it. You got even Instagram thoughts exposing these fucking chosen people. All right. My woman, right, my rib, she works as a teacher for small children. And one of the teachers that she works with started to tell her about the small hatters and how they control everything. Look, man, everybody is speaking on these fucking fake chosen motherfucking Amalekites, man. These people are not the chosen people, man, and they're being fucking exposed by everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some fucking Down syndrome dude that starts making videos against the small hatters, man. We're getting to the point where Instagram thoughts are exposing these fucking rats. You got people on podcast exposing these rats. Come on, man. It's over with, man. The famine of the word is about to come. They're about to turn this off, man. They're about to turn off the internet. Too many people are waking up to the reality of who these people really are. They're the double, man, that the Bible speaks of. They're the Edomites, the people against who the Lord hates. The Lord hates these people, man. Look at what the fuck they're doing to the world, to the environment, to the people. Look at the ideologies that they push. Look at what the fuck their military is doing. This is Job 20 and 27. It says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against them. The whole earth is rising up against these devils, man. Everybody is rising up against these devils, man. We're here, man. It's over with, bro. This shit is done. We're really at a point in time where you got fucking Instagram thoughts dancing and exposing a fucking a small hat PDF file, man. And I hate that we gotta speak in code, man, but that's where we're at too. Like, we gotta really we gotta say shit like PDF file, man. We gotta say shit like small hatters, man. Come on, bro. You really think the chosen people are gonna be, you really think the chosen people, when they're finally in the land of Israel, they're gonna be needing legislation to protect them and the things that they do internationally, man? You really think that we're gonna need another nation like Babylon the Great to help us with our military and send all this aid? Hey, these small hatters are the biggest welfare state. These small hatters are getting millions and billions of dollars by the year. And guess what? You Babylonians, you're going broke. You're homeless. You're working 2-3 jobs. You live in your car. You don't see your children. Your family hates you. The American dream is dead. The dollar is fucking trash. You can't buy shit like you used to. You're trying to either pay your rent or eat, because you don't know which one to do, because you know you got to eat, but you also know you got to pay your rent. You people are in a fucked up situation, man. You Babylonians are fucking through. And go thank Amalek. All thanks to Amalek and Esau, Edom, and the elites. Go thank those motherfuckers, man. Because they're the ones that put you in this situation. All right? Esau, Edom, hey, man. You're running out of time. You better live it up. These little thoughts out here are exposing you, all right? It's over with for this devil, man. So I just wanted to make this quick lesson, just showing brothers and sisters out there, man, that even Instagram thoughts are exposing Amalek, man. People, regular, everyday people are speaking about Amalek, man. Everyday, regular people are like the other day as well. I was on my way home from work, and this was a different situation where I was just on my phone, and next thing you know, I see a homeless guy and two Edomite dudes, okay, basically talking about the small hatters, man. And they're just going on and on the whole train ride, man. The whole train ride, they were just talking about that. Well, what they're doing, how they're not really the people, how it says in the Bible they're the synagogue of Satan. They were just going into all of that, man. It's, this conversation is becoming an everyday thing with these regular people, man. So best believe we're about to move into a new phase, man. A new phase where things are about to pop off very soon, especially with the famine of the word and a control of the narrative, man. Because right now they're losing, the control of the narrative. They can't really, most people, most Gen Zers, most people that are my age and younger, you got fucking 16-year-old kids talking about this, man. it's over with, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Ruach. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth, Shalom and Abba. And also, just to say this before the video ends, if anybody at work or in your space where you are at is trying to talk to you about Amalek and how they control everything, just act stupid, man. Okay? You don't gotta start telling them about the scriptures and tell them, yeah, man, they're actually Amalekites. You don't gotta tell them that. Okay? Just play stupid, bro. You don't have to gotta tell these people the truth, man. These people, look, just because they're waking up about who Amalek is and how they're the devils and these small hatters, they're not the chosen people and blah, 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 that doesn't mean they're going to accept the truth, man. Most of these people are fucking missile fuel, okay? So just keep being Clark Kent, man. Keep putting on them Clark Kent glasses and just act stupid, man. You got your managers trying to tell you about how the fucking small hatters control everything. Just play stupid, bro. Don't just even stay quiet. Don't even say shit, man. Okay? Because next thing you know, you're going to be that one person at work like, yeah, this person, you're going to be the conspiracy theory guy. Don't do that, bro. Just act fucking stupid, man. You don't got to tell these fucking people shit, man. All right? So with that, Shalom and Abba.